Hi everybody. There is so much noise going on here. So I'm sorry. I'm not gonna fix it because if I turn off this fan, I will die of heat exhaustion. Today, I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about because I'm so done talking about everything I've talked about already. But I gotta keep talking because this show must go on. My stepdaughter wants to watch this video, so there will not be any swearing in this whatsoever. And I thought I would talk to you about girl code today, and girl code and how it relates to the signs. So as a girl, a lot of times we hate each other. And this has been talked about forever and ever, like why do girls hate each other? And there's a lot of different reasons why girls hate each other. I just told you 12 different reasons why girls hate each other, I think. Because every sign has its really bad qualities. The biggest bad quality with the girl part of the sign is that they have to look out for themselves and their own surrounding world. We're the protectors of our world, right? We're nurturers. We will jump at anybody that tries to ruin that. If it was something that I couldn't have, you better believe that I really, really wanted it. And I was gonna go for it no matter what it took, even if there are a million other girls around. Me winning meant that the other girls lost, and I didn't care, because as far as I was concerned, they were threats, because all girls are threats. And probably why, if you could look past that, we might all be friends, but probably still not, because we're all still protecting our little circle. This is how the different elements of each sign break girl code on a regular basis, and why we hate them. I'm not going to go too far into the signs today. That could be like a whole freaking bag of worms to open, and I don't know if I want to do that in one video and make it 100 minutes long. I don't think my computer could hold it because it's just a normal computer. First element that we want to do is fire. Fire girls are the center of attention. They are, and they're competitive, and so they oftentimes are not thinking about everything that's happening around them. They're thinking about what they have to do to win. Leos are more lazy, where Sagittarius are definitely way more competitive. The Aries girls are more self-driven, but they still all drive this inner desire to be the thing that is in the center. They don't really care about you unless they're really close to you. They can be loyal, but as far as their like little circle, any acquaintance is just like fair game for them. If you're not like really in their circle, or maybe you think you are and you're really not, dude, you will be backstabbed like in like a second, and they will have no remorse. Let's go with water signs. Water signs are emotionally driven. They are grudge holders. So what happens with an emotionally driven sign? You wrong them. Like, they see you doing something, and they may not ask you because they're not talkers, they're feelers, and they might feel it too deeply to ask you. But say you're talking to someone that they might like, they're not going to ask you why you were talking to that person, or they might ask you, but they're not waiting for an answer. They want to yell at you, and they will flood with emotions. And because of their flooding with emotions, they also do things based on emotion because they're not thinking. They see something and it floods them, and they can't think anymore. Not that water signs aren't great thinkers. They can be. But as soon as they are flooded, that is all that is there. You can't see fire when you're drowning. Then we have the earth signs. Earth signs they're the boring signs. They're very stubborn. They're very sexual because they're very earthy. And so a lot of times they will use their body to be able to get men, right? And so they can appear to be sluts. Like, a lot of times you're like, oh, that girl, she's such a whore. She might be an earth sign, just because that is what she's going to use out of an immaturity or insecurity, or even if she's owned it at this point. She will throw her body, her sexuality out there, and maybe even like not even realize why. It's what has garnered her attention. She's not really willing to change that for anybody until she grows up herself, and they have to definitely inwardly grow up themselves if you want to date one of them. The last one we have are the air signs. The air signs are the talkers. So they're the manipulators, really. They're not the silent manipulators like a water sign would be. They're not forceful manipulators like fire signs, and they're not the sexual manipulators like the earth signs. They are the talking manipulators. They will talk around you until you come to them or whatever. A lot of times, an air sign will be your best friend. And then an air sign will get everything they need to know from you, and they will drop it like it's hot. Air signs are the ones you might consider to be cray-cray, because we just talk. I am an air sign. I'm a Libra. We talk. People, they assume we're cheating because we flirt. What I've noticed being an air sign is that most earth signs don't like me, because they're the silent sexual aggressors, and I kind of am like, I totally want to. And then if they say no, I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I don't want anybody. You want to be my friend? We'll be friends. We'll be best friends now, right? Right? Based on that kind of fire, earth, air, and water, I think you can see what like drives these girls to be this way. And imagine you like, think about yourself, whatever you are, and what drives you, and what is your inner core, and like what makes you this way. You're going to use that against every other girl because you can. And if a girl has something that you want or that is yours, I think girls kind of lose track of the fact that like they want that thing and they go for that thing. They start hating on the person that has it. Even if that person only has it for like 6 weeks or, you know, a day, whatever that thing is that that girl wants, she will hold this strong resentment towards that person, no matter who they are. I could be the nicest person. I got people who hate me. I do. I know why they hate me too. I get it. But like, I can't let that bug me. And that's the thing that girls start letting it bug them, and they start hating it back. If I hate all the people that hate me, I will spend the rest of my life hating on everybody, because at some point someone has hated me, and maybe I have to make them like me again. Maybe I enjoy that they hate me. Girls are weird. And we do have this girl code, and we do know when someone's stepping on our toes. And every girl knows when they're stepping on somebody's toes, because we do it and we're very calculating. So don't play innocent. Girls, please, just don't play innocent. Do your thing. Do it well. Figure out what drives you. And understand that a girl is going to step on your toes. And the only thing that you have that they don't have is you and your ability to let it go and just be better. So there you go. That's my girl code. Hi guys, I got 2 doggies right here. This is Apollo. This is my doggie Apollo. Hi Apollo, look in the mirror. Hi. And then this is Millie. Hi Millie. Millie likes to lick. This is my parents' dog. Oh, hi. Oh yeah, you can see what they're doing right now. You guys girlfriends and boyfriends? Yeah? Oh, you guys fighting? They're fighting. They're fighting over me. Okay. Well, anyway, I put out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yes, I do. On astrology stuff. So please, give me some things to talk about, because I need some. Oh, okay, bye.